What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore Cave of Origin from Pokémon Ruby and Sapphire. Now, drag in the MIDI, and choose MIDI out with Fruity LSD. And let's go and load our instrument file. Let's see, let me find it. Cave. We need file number 25. So let's go here, go down to 25, and load it up. Now we'll hear the instruments from the game, and we play. Nice. Okay, so we have a downbeat, and I can tell you right now here, and that looks like 4/4 fits really well. Okay, so now we have this intro is for the melody, so let's see, we have this right here, a harp. And tubular bells. Let's drag in our sound canvas. Set the volume multiplier to 25, 150%. And let's set the instrument to be SC88 Pro Map String Orchestra Harp. And then we go to Part Edit 1 and Reverb 0. Ah, we have some strings too. Okay, so now let's call this harp. And then we'll clone this. And we'll call it tubular bells. And then we'll make it a tubular bell. Go to chromatic percussion, tubular bell. And then we'll clone this again and make this ensemble strings. Okay, now we have our 3 instruments from part 1 set up. Now, let's go take this line and we will go find verse empty and call it melody. And then we paste this here. We will put our downbeat here as well. Nice. And then I think here is where the bells start. Yes. And then we have more harp. And then the rest, most of it's just harp. And those are all really the only bells on that part. So I think we've got a good beat on it. Let's see. Harp, and then this, whoops, Control Z. This comes out and goes down to tubular bells. And then this comes out and goes to strings. I forgot to name it strings though. Strings, and let's see. So now we want to know what is our panning. panning is all the same, it's just this static motion. But I can tell you right now we have more strings that are panned differently. So let's not paste that to the strings, let's paste that to the other parts. And the strings, instead, let's go to Project, Generators, Strings, and paste that to pan 1. And now we will check out our volume. Volume is the same, it's just normal. And then no vibrato, and no strange pitch things going on. Okay, so now everything is pretty much in order. We'll go and give them all a mixer track. Oops, sorry, hiccups. Okay, now they all have mixer tracks. Now let's go and drag in our default. And let's name it harp. And tubular bells. And strings. Hiccups. Okay. So now we have this. Nice. Nice, so far so good. Now let's check out our strings. Nice. Hiccups. Okay, now let's check out this. This is a tuba. Nice. So let's go and clone our strings. Okay, now let's call this tuba. What's this part at the end? Is this another part of the tuba? Yes, so it's all tuba. Hiccups. Okay, so let's hold Alt and down to move our tuba down here. And then let's go find first empty and call it bass. Sorry. Hiccups. Now let's paste this here and we'll remove this space because we do not need it. Now, sorry, hiccups. Wow, that's crazy. Now, let's see. Now let's Alt C to make it channel 1. Hiccup. Sorry. Make it channel 1 and that's string still, but we want tuba. Okay, so this is a little strong. Let's give it its own mixer track. It's a little strong on this, pushing the saturation a little hard. Okay, so let's go and drag in the default now. But let's turn the saturation down. Now it's not so distorted. Ah, hiccups. Sorry. Okay. So now, now that's pretty good. I like that. Listen to it a couple more times. Okay. Okay, now let's... Oh, this has got panning on it. Let's copy that over. And then there is no volume changes. Okay, so we're good. This is going by pretty quickly. Now we got strings. Ah, there's the big string run that everybody knows. Like a harmony melody kind of thing. And I think there's another layer to this. No, there's... Well, yeah, in that section there is. No, those are synths. Okay, so let's go and copy this. And then, actually... So this needs to meld with the other strings. So let's go and cut this. Go put this in the piano roll. Cut it from the piano roll and then paste it here. Otherwise, it would have overwritten itself. Okay, now, this is going to be in channel 2, which is good. Let's go to part 2, and then change this to SC88 Pro Map Ensemble Strings, and turn off the reverb. And then we have... Oh, why is that? That's weird. Is this not... Oh, this is channel 3, that's right. Shift C to select all of channel 3, and then select channel 2. Alt C. Nice. It has this sort of like mystical wonder quality to it, which is nice. Because he's doing like... Ah, yes. Ah, hiccups. Okay, so that's pretty good. Now, let's see if we have any. Oh yeah, we do have panning. We have a straight static pan. So let's copy that value and go to Project and go to Strings Pan 2 and paste. Ah, sorry, hiccups. Okay, so now we will move on to the next thing, which is synths. And this is a layer of this. And this doesn't have any, yeah, it doesn't have any vibrato or anything. Okay. And it doesn't really change at all. Let's see. Oh, it does change. Ah, it changes to squares. So it switches very frequently, actually. Okay, so, but does the other one change at all? Yes. Actually changes. Oh, I think that's an arbitrary change. It's like, for some reason, they just have a different envelope on it. Ah, sorry. Hiccups. Okay. Now, so let's go and grab all of these from the first. Well, I'm gonna grab all the pulses first. Sorry, hiccups. Jesus. Okay, so that's all of our pulses in channel 1. Now we go and copy it to the next, to the synths channel, synths pattern. Okay, cool. And now this is going to be pan to the left. I think the whole time it's a pulse. Okay, and this is, yeah, okay, so it changes. These are like echoes, where it changes panning like that. Let me just take this first channel. Let's see. And then when it goes to square, it's center. Okay, that's interesting. And then, yeah, pretty much every time it's a pulse, it's like center. So let's see. I know it's to the left, 75%. So that means let's just take and we have another synth on the pulse. So let's put this Shift C to select all these notes. And then let's put them in the left channel, 75%. Nice. And now let's head over to the MIDI and we'll go and grab our next channel. And these little like staccato notes are always like just one note. It's like a glitch of the MIDI. For some reason they have them as different notes. This is square. These are arpeggios. That's something we're gonna have an interesting. That's something we're gonna have an interesting time dealing with. And this, pretty much the rest of this is just pulse. Nice. Okay, let's copy this. And then So we're going to glue these notes together because they're supposed to be one. Supposed to be just one note. I don't know why in the MIDI it says they're like a bunch of notes. And this is pretty loud, so I'm not gonna play it right now. Let's just say, yeah, that's good enough until we get a mixer track. And then we're gonna check out our volume for this. Yeah, we have some volume dips here. And it should be the same across both of those channels because they're layers, right? Yes, so let's go and copy that automation. And we'll remove this space. Nice. Nice. Okay. Let's give this a mixer track now. And let's go drag in the default. Follow this pulse. Let's set it down to 15 dB. And let's remove the chorus. And let's actually set up a reverb bus. I forgot about that. So let's call this one reverb. And then let's dock it to the right. And let's give it a reverb channel, reverb plugin. Go to set it to be hall. Actually, this is a cave, so it's going to be pretty long. Let's go to a large hall, like 3 seconds or 4 seconds. I want to make this a long one. Yeah, let's make this a long one so it sounds like we're in a cave. Okay, now I want to give the melodies route to the reverb only. Nice. Now it sounds like a cave. Oh, that's beautiful. Ah, we forgot to name the tuba. I want to give it. I think that tuba sounds good with the reverb. Yes, that works. Okay, so now, wow. Now let's I want my square wave now. So let's go and drag in a square preset. And I think these both change to square waves. Yes. And I think it's like it's like a sort of situation where they're blending together, right? There's these arpeggios, but they're just alternating. They're one line, but they're just alternating so that the notes bleed into each other. Alternating channels. So let's go and copy all of these arpeggios. And then I think that this one is, yes, this one's also a square. And then after that, everything is just a pulse. So let's go copy this. And these squares are just center panned. So except for that one part, it's like doing some weird stuff. So it's like, what is it doing? It's like, so we have a situation where it's panning to the left and then moving to center every, what is this? Yeah, a half a beat? Step? No, it's like a third of something. It's like a third of a beat. Okay, so it's every third of a beat. It's alternating between being center and being left panned. So that means that when we have this going on here, the arpeggio. Wait, where is it? Ah, yes. Does it start here? So this thing starts, so the line starts here. but then the panning just stays the same until after one beat. So that means so this is in triplets, I think. Third of a beat each step. So each note after this first beat is alternating. And in regret, and this is like sort of an echo, I think. And once again, these notes are alternating between the other channels, so it's like a I see, but it's like alternate. It's actually an echo because it's doing the same notes if you look at the ghost channels. Nice. Okay, so why is there this note? This note is because this note is a little bit invisible because there's another note in there. So it's technically just a an echo. Yeah. But this time there's like it's like alternating between the like it's shifting pan. Because if we go here and solo this one, yeah, it's like dithering. Interesting. Okay. So I'll probably just simulate that with like a and this one is yeah, this one's kind of alternating. This one's like doing into the right. So it's alternating between spread pan and center, I think. Yeah. That's very interesting. Yeah, see, see, they're both alternating between spreading out between the left and right channels, and then they're centering, which is pretty weird. Wow, I just reset everything. Okay. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So let's copy this, just the one line. Oh wait, no, we copied everything already. We just have to paste it on the square line. So that's one half of our square. And then we have to get the other half. Nice, okay. Now, let's go back to synths. And then we will want to put this in between these two. Be like right here. Nice. Lovely. Okay. So... and then we can let this node bleed through a little bit just for posterity. Okay, so it does, yeah, it's just echoes, but so our panning in this moment does some like little sparkly, like sort of spreading and then going to center. So here's the moment where it starts. Right, in this moment, one of them is center, one of them is right, and the other one is center. And then they start spreading out. Okay, so... I think we'll just do some stereo separation. we'll just do like, so these will be, this one's gonna be pan to the right, 75%. These two notes here. And then we will set up a delay where the square will have, let's remove all this, well, the release works because it's like a bleeding note. Okay, so let's set up turn on the delay module, and then we'll go 75%, I guess. And then the timing will be 4 steps. And then stereo offset will be like 37. Oh, that doesn't really sound right. That doesn't really sound right either. Are we using the right timing? Ah, no, we're not. This one is supposed to be like, let's see. So this is supposed to be, the interval is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/6 of a step. That's a quite, or no, 5/6 of a beat. So it's like a beat minus a, so we have to go in terms of steps, actually. So let's see, 1/3 of a step. And so 3/3 of a step is 1 step. And so we have 1, 2, 3 steps, 3 steps, and 3 1/3 steps. Okay, so we have to put our thing as in, let's see, 3, and then 1/3 is 16, so 3/16. So that means we go back here and we say, yes, there we go. Nice, and it sparkles just like the other one too. So now let's say that we want this whole, that delay to only be active whenever we have that moment. So that means that it'll start out being 0. And then here it goes to 75%. And then we have no more square notes, so we can leave it on after that. And then let's give it, so now let's give it a mixer track. Oh wow, what is that? Let's call this square. And let's set it to be 15 dB. Why does it have all the, why does it have that I think because it's echoing these parts too. That's weird. So it's continuing the echo that's already there. I'm just turning down the volume on it. And I really need to be like, but I can't edit the activation, so it's like, so let me turn this off and then I'm gonna put in a effect delay in the effects chain. So let's go now set this to 3 steps plus 16, and we have to manually get to 16 of it. This 315 is close enough. Let's go set the offset, and then the wet will be 35%, and then diffusion will have some. And then we will now we're allowed to sort of modulate the activeness of the delay. So we can say that, hey, we want it to be active here. Yeah, but see, it's not even echoing the previous notes because we don't want it, because it's not active before that. Nice. So now let's... Nice. I think I want that to be a lot louder, though, a lot more prominent, though. But maybe less echoes? Nice. Very good. Perfect. Okay, now this is next we're going to have some volume stuff going on. Oh, we already copied that. Yeah, we're good. We're working on the square right now. Square has really no volume movement. Okay, so that's pretty much it for those two channels. Those were heavy. So let's see. Now we have another harp. And then it changes. Ah, we have a French horn. And then we have another harp. Okay, cool. Now let's copy that to melody. And this, it looks like it's going to be a layer of the other harp, actually. So this is, yes, it's a layer. And then this part is actually echoes. So what's happening here is... Yeah, that's definitely an echo. Okay, so that means that what we're going to want here, we want to keep these. And then after here, it's going to be like... We don't want these, but we want to denote what the timing is. This is going to be a step and... No, 2 steps. 2-step delay. Exactly 2 steps. Okay. So we can remove these now. But we want to say that in this section... Ah, here we go. And there is... it's only specifically these notes being delayed. Oh, probably because there's a French horn here. And this part, we want this to go to channel 2. Let's Shift C to select all these notes. Set this to channel 2, Alt C. And then we're going to go into the harp and make part 2 a harp instead of a piano. SC88 Pro Strings Orchestra harp. And this, now we have a panning on the main channel, but we want that to now go specifically to channel 1 so that we don't affect part 2. So let's go paste this to pan 1 and then reset this, and then whatever we are doing in that other channel, let's see, as far as panning goes, we have it going to the right a little bit, the same value, so let's copy that and set it to channel 2. Now... Nice. Lovely. And now these echoes, okay, so these echoes actually, so if he wanted them all to echo, then that would mean that these notes would echo too, because there's no French horn going here. So it was probably a deliberate choice that they started right here. It's like. Ah, but we have some echoes here in the first channel, I think. Yeah. Wait a second. No, these are not echoes because there's no discernible pattern. It's like they're all different. So that's not an echo. That's just like the harp getting softer, so to speak. So anyway, now we want to give the proper echo to these things. So that means we're going to want it to start bar 13 in one beat, and then bar 15 in one beat. So that means we will go to the harp and set a fruity delay 3. And then let's set this to be 2 steps. Let's set it in the other direction this time with the offset. And then let's set this to be 12.5, but those were pretty loud echoes, so let's leave the wet knob right there for now. Let's give it some diffusion, and then let's set this to only be active. Let's set it to start out to be not active, and then let's set it to turn on at bar 13 and a quarter, and then turn off at 14, and then turn on again at 15 and a quarter, and then turn off. There we go. Oh, that sounds better. That sounds great. Maybe it could be a little less, a little weaker though. So let me see if you really know. It sounds weird that they have a delay that just comes in and goes. Nice. Okay. So that's good. It's pretty obviously like starting and stopping in the original too, so that's fine. Hi, welcome Eno. Welcome to the stream. Now we want to, what do we do next? That's pretty much it for that one. Let's see, there's no, oh, we have some actual, oh, this is probably for the French horn. Yes, we do need our French horn. I forgot about that. So here we have, let's turn off all these. So our French horn starts here. And pretty much all of these low notes are French horn. So let's go, and I'm gonna make this snap smaller. Actually just a beat, so we can put our cursor at the right spot. Now let's go to melody, and we need a new channel. Let's clone the tuba, and we'll reset the panning, and we'll call this French horn, and we'll make it a French horn. Let's go to tuba and set it to instead be a French horn. And then let's go to the, oh wait, let's hold Alt and press down, 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 down. We'll put it under its respective MIDI channel. Now, put this here, and we need to move this. So Let's set this channel 1, Alt-C to change. Nice. Let's give it its own mixer track now. And let's drag in the default. Let's call it French horn. And let's give it reverb. Nice. Okay. So now we will go on to the next thing. And this has no vibrato, right? Yes. No. And no panning on the French horn, so that's good. Nice. Okay, so... Oh wait, we do have some volume stuff, though. It's a little bit of a volume introduction for the French horn. A little bit of a fade in. Okay, so let's go to melody. Go to French horn. And the first note happens here, so let's put it here, right? And then... Nice. Okay. Now let's go on to the next thing, which is... we have a timpani. And it's a timpani the whole time. And it's panned slightly to the left the whole time. So let's clone this French horn. Hold Alt and push down to put it under its MIDI channel. Let's call this timpani. Copy the panning over. We have no volume changes. So let's just copy this line then. This is our first drum line. So let's go and we will copy this stuff. Copy this whole line and go find verse empty, call it drums. Go to timpani, paste, and let's move it to the beginning. And then let's put a time marker here. Oh wait, this is a really weird interval. Just put it at oh, it's probably in thirds for some reason. Alrighty then, let's just put it at the beat, like where it's so that it's easy to place it in the playlist. Let's do like that, and then let's Alt-C to change it to channel 1. Oh, this is in the French horn. What? Oh no, because I didn't change the timpani yet. So let's change it. Let's go to strings orchestra timpani. Nice. Nice. Okay, so now we have we have our synth next. We have a sawtooth here. Okay, so let's drag in. This will just drag in our square and then make it a saw wave because a saw is simple. Actually, in theory, I could do this with all the synths. Okay, here it changes to something else, which is like, I think that's the rounded pulse. Yeah, that sounds like the rounded pulse. Let's see, it's either the rounded pulse or the rounded square. I think it's the rounded square, actually. Yes, the rounded square, okay. Now, this is going to be our saw, so we want to change the name to saw. And actually, I could use the same one for all of these. It's so if I wanted to. Nah, I don't need to. So let's take all these notes for bar 12. And then we copy them, and this is going to be, I think this is going to be a layer for our tuba, actually. So let's put this in bass, since we already have synths, like dedicated synths. Let's put this here, and then nice. And I don't think our saw has a waveform as a envelope, so no. So let's disable the envelope. Wow, it's loud. Okay, so let's go give this a mixer track. And then let's drag in our default mixer, but disable the chorus. And then let's go down to 15 dB. Call it saw. But that's gonna get kind of annoying with the highs. So let's take the highs down, and it's a bass, so I don't want these high frequencies echoing into infinity. Do I even have chorus on that? Because it sounds so static. That's wild. I think I do have chorus. It's just not very strong. I think actually I'll just want to put like a filter on this so that there's less high frequencies. Okay, cool. Because in the original, it's like, it's got to sound like, let's see. Yeah, that's still a little annoying in the original. But I think the GBA's output might mitigate some of that. So let's see what we have in the actual original recording is... Okay. Yeah, I noticed there's a little buzz, but you don't really, it's not really that annoying. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I think that exciter actually helps a little bit. Nice. And I think that I want the tuba, because the tuba is a bass, so I want it to be like at 6 dB. Yeah. And then I want my timpani to peak at 6 as well. Oh, the timpani doesn't even have a mixer track yet. Here, let me give it its mixer track. Let's go to drag in the mixer track, default mixer track. Call it timpani. Oh, that's plenty loud. I can tell you right now, that's actually gonna need to come down some. Nice, okay. Let's give it a reverb. Lovely. Okay, and let's remove GBA's GBA Muse Ripper shameless self-promotion tag in the playlist. Okay. And then now we just need the other part of the bass, which is this rounded square. Let's go put this in bass again. And now this is entirely too loud, so let's go and give it a mixer track. And let's drag in the defaults. Call it rounded square. And then we'll set it to 15 dB. Nice, let's remove the chorus. Lovely. And no, that's not a bass. The French horn's not doing the bass on that. That's just the synth soloing the bass. Okay, so now with that out of the way, let's see, there's no panning on that part, right? Like it doesn't pan in it. No, it's just a bass. Okay. No volume. Nope. Okay, and now we have two little notes in this channel. What are these? That's the bass going at it. Ah, there's like an intro. This is a This is like a problem with the MIDI where it pitches the note down really low on the crash. But that's just supposed to be a regular crash. I think this is supposed to be like a fade-in crash, like a shh. Let me go and drag in the original recording just to make sure. Let's see. Let's normalize it. I thought it was around here. Let's see. It's around bar 7. Okay, so it's in the very beginning. Yeah. Okay, so this is like it's like a fade-in crash. Okay, so I think I have a recording of the crash, actually. No, I think I deleted that when it didn't work. So what I'm going to need to do is get my drum channel. Let's clone the timpani. And then let's call this drums. No, let's call this crash because we're only using the crash. And then let's go Alt and down. And then let's go and go to part 10, that's where our drums live. SC88 Pro Map Orchestra. And then we'll go and give that its own mixer track. And we'll give it reverb. Drag in the default. Let's remove the exciter because the crash has so many highs, it's going to overpower it. And let's name it crash. And let's reset the panning. And now let's go and grab these notes. And this is going to be, let's see, drum start here. It's going to be 2 bars after. So let's paste this here. This is going to go here instead. Yes. Now let's select channel 10 and Alt-C to change. So I think this should be just the same note. But it's going to be, we're going to have to use an introduction. So this is going to be like, we're going to fade this in. So let's go zoom in to here, and then let's start fading. So this has to land on the beat, right? So it's like, I think we're going to want to, because this is going to fade in volume, so we want to compensate for the fading in volume by panning it, by automating the volume all the way up to the top, and then when the crash comes in, we just put it normal volume. And then right here, it's going to be, so this should, and I don't think I wonder if they already have an introductory crash note, like a fade-in crash. crescendo crash. Crescendo. But I don't think they do. And this should be like this. There we go. Nice. Okay, so that works. Now now we have all our notes, so let's put it together. Remove this for now. Actually, we can keep this because I want to do A-B comparisons later. Let's go first put our melody. Let's put our downbeat here. Now let's do, no, synths first. And then drums, which will go later. Like right here, I think. Let's see. No, they start here. Nice. Lovely. That sounds really quiet though. Why is it so quiet? Why is the timpani so quiet? There we go. Nice. Okay, and then we have our bass. Nice. So that's cool. I just kind of want to hear more highs on the strings. Yes. And then on the tuba, more bass. There we go. And then maybe more square. Maybe more of the synths in general. Except for the bass one. Maybe more of that too. Nice. Nice. It sounded like more of a full orchestra though in the original. So here it sounds good. I think I'd like to get more highs on the tuba. Or maybe just a quieter tuba. Nice. And then maybe more lows on the timpani too. And maybe just more saturation on the timpani as well. There we go. Nice. Already have good. Let's maybe get some more saturation on the strings. Yeah, just a little more. That's good. That's a lot better. Alright, now let's loop it. Let's see. Thanks for putting the oldies out there for us. I love that DK stuff. Thank you, Cirrus. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so we have now, let's see, we need, to loop it, yes. So let me slice off the beginning here, where it's just where I can isolate the loop. Let me also set my snout to be more bigger. Okay, so now I just select all this, Control B to loop, duplicate, and then we just need an ending. Let's see, which looks pretty clear cut. Let's see, we just go head over to the strings, and this wants to resolve to what we are in C minor, it looks like. Wait, no, not quite C minor. What scale are we in? We are actually in C minor for the most part. This is like an accidental, I think. Da, 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 da. And I think this completes the note right here. Actually, it's a sort of a D scale. Yeah, some kind of D. So we'll end this here where the way the loop begins. But we'll end it on a shorter note because we don't want to be that dramatic. We want to be this dramatic. And then dun, dun, and then dun. And then, so this is resolving to, I feel like this is kind of resolving to A sharp. Because it's like in this one, we have technically sort of, actually we have a D sharp. A D sharp 7. Dun, dun, da, 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 da. Dun, da, da. And what's our bass note in that in the beginning there? Let's see, this would be a D sharp. Okay, so it's kind of like a D sharp 7. Yeah, so I want the bass to end like that too, the way it does in the beginning. I just want that same D sharp note come out again. But this time, since the bass is being played by the rounded square, we'll end it with the rounded square instead of the saw. And let's give it like a fade out, both for the tuba and the rounded square. But to end we can end the synth with a note fade out, but we can't do that with the tuba since it's a third-party VST plugin. So let's Control I to insert the volume automation. And then where is this note ending? Nice, okay, let's just end it like that. Lovely. Okay, so it's like this. And now because we have these strings, we have two strings going at it at once, I feel like we need to give the other string something to do, which is we'll just give it, maybe we can give it just this this other A. Just let this A ring out. No, because we have the other one down lower there. I feel like we need to keep like having it low. So let's just put it as a D sharp. Make it like a D sharp 7 chord. Nah, that's too dissonant. Let's go to C maybe. Oh no, that sounds weird. That's too big of a chord. So if this is a D sharp chord, the next note up would be a G. Nice. And I think actually I have to make this one the green one since it's like that level. Okay. Lovely. Okay, now we need an ending for our synths. So let's go. So this is going, what is this? A sharp? A sharp, A sharp sus4 down to down to A major. No, D minor. So A sharp sus4 to D minor. So we're kind of going from A sharp to D minor to what is our last chord? To D sharp. And this one sounds good the way we're going here. It's like a sharp minor, G minor. Let's do this like have it do a dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Nice. Actually, the note ends here, so let's do dun 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 dun. Or maybe we'll do dun 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 dun. Wow, okay, that's cool. Let's make it just a little shorter. Love it. Okay, now we need to make these new, like, conform to the chord that we're using. So this would be a D sharp something chord going up to D and later on. So let's go dun 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 dun. Nice. And then we need to give this some room to play. Okay, and then I want to follow that up with my timpani doing the dun 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 as well. Let's see. And then maybe actually, yeah, we can stay with our A sharp. Oh, but that's that's from the other one. We want to make sure that this doesn't play into the loop. but in the ending it does. And I think that the synths are no longer spread now because I'm using both of the of one channel. See here, let's see. Ah, yes, see here I need this to be the other channel. Wait, no, I really just need this to like go in the other direction. Why are these all the same? Wait, these should be panned the other way. These should be spread out. Like it should be like this all the way through, but these are just doing their own, are just staying center. No, these are just staying center. Okay, so there we go. Ah, this one. Forgot about this one. Nice. Love it. Okay, so now let's go and do some more comparison. Very cool to see your process. Thank you, Cirrus. Now, this is nice. I like it. I want to hear what the mean one has in store. Mean part has in store. Dun, dun, dun. Let's hear how this tracks. Yes, it's got that booming bass just like in there. Nice. Okay, that sounds great. Now let's go and master it. Give it Maximus. Let's limit our basses. Okay, so we want to limit this to somewhere between 3 and 6. But we're not even using that. Wait, until the yeah, there's the timpani. Once the timpani comes in, then we should really be filling that out, but we're not. Why? Maybe the timpani doesn't have enough bass. Yeah, actually I think neither of them have enough bass. Yeah, that tuba needs more bass. I think it's primarily the tuba that needs more bass. Nice. Now we're pumping. But not even really enough. Let's see. See, that's barely filling it up. Let's boost our bass. Nice. Okay, that's a little much. Now we're cooking. Maybe a little less. We just need to boost it like 2 dB. Perfect. Okay, now let's limit our mids. Yeah, this we need to reduce. We need to reduce our mids. So let's go down on our mids. Nice. Okay. Now let's limit our highs to about 9 dB. But we actually need more highs to fill that out. So let's go up on our highs. About 3 dB. There we go. Oh, that sounds much better. Yeah, Yeah, look, we got very full, look at that. I want to hear less of the rounded square here. Actually, we can possibly have the saw help out with the bass frequencies. Yeah, because this one's, we can boost this one too. That might help us with the bass frequencies. It doesn't really make a difference. Actually, the French horn probably also can help us out with that. Nice. And then the rounded square can help us out with that too. Nice. Now it fills out in the second section really well. And that loops really well too. Look at our levels. Our levels are gorgeous. Nice. Dun, dun, dun. Nice. Lovely. Nice. Lovely. Alright, I'll play that one more time and then I'll start getting my info done. Cave of Origin. Restore. Who did this song? Go Ichinuzi? It's usually Go Ichinuzi. Morikazu Aoki. Ah, there's a Morikazu piece. Nice. Lovely. I love it. Nice. That's a great ending. I like that ending. Alright, y'all. So we'll call this done, and this will be on YouTube today. And we will come back tomorrow with what is next battle? Super Ancient Pokemon Battle. Okay, so we'll come back with that tomorrow, and that'll be it. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming to the stream, and this is Jam and Sam signing off. Until next.